Hello and welcome to this channel where I talk about marriage, relationships and parenting. If that's something you're interested in, like and subscribe, and don't forget to drop me a comment. Today I'll be talking about familiarity in marriage. Do you know that you can familiarize your partner by the things you do, by the things you say, and that affects what you receive from him or her. There's something that has always stood out for me in the Bible that says, if you receive a prophet in the name of a prophet, you will receive the prophet's reward. If you receive a brother as a brother, that means you will get every good thing that a brother is supposed to give you. Now, if you receive your husband as some little boy, some small boy, or some projects that you just helped to marry, then you're definitely going to get that. That's what you're going to get. How do you see your partner? How do you see your spouse? Do you see your wife as that girl from a lower class that you married and you educated, lifted up, groomed, mentored to be the powerful woman that she is? Or you see her as the mother of your children, as your wife, not someone you're trying to help? All that sort of builds a certain picture which eventually manifests in the way you treat her or the way you treat him. At the end of the day, if you don't value your spouse, if you familiarize your spouse, then you are going to treat them in a certain way, and they will also react in a certain way. A man who is not treated as a husband in a home and maybe treated as a child is going to do the things that children do. They will not own up their role as a father. They will not be accountable. They will not instruct the children in the way that they're supposed to be instructed as a father is supposed to do, because you're treating them like a child. You're seeing them as a boy. You're seeing them as your age mate. I mean, how dare he tell me, how can I submit? You will not submit to a partner that you do not value, that you see as that neighbor that used to chase after me. Be reminded that, yes, as much as you're friends in the marriage, this is your husband. There are certain things you can't be doing to your husband. There are certain things you can't be saying about your husband to others. I mean, this is your husband. It affects what you say about them. You're still speaking to your friends. You're spilling everything about your husband. You're undressing him. You're speaking. You're sharing his weaknesses. Today he did this, yesterday he did that. Can you imagine? He left the toilet smelling. And so people begin to see your husband as a boy who is not clean, who cannot do anything. That there has to be a certain degree of respect. There has to be a certain degree of value, because that is your own. That's your own. If you receive him as a husband, it will be easy for you to submit. When he talks to you, oh, this is my husband talking. I need to respect him. This is what he said. I think he's wise. It's wise. What he said was wise. Let us go in his direction. You'll even tell the children, that is your dad. That is your dad. He's the one who will bless you. He's the one who is the head of this home. You find that everything is falling in place because now that familiarity has gone. But if the children see you treating your husband as a child, they will also treat daddy as a child. They will not treat daddy. Daddy will call them 5 times and nothing will happen. There is nothing like daddy has come, or it's more like some cowboy has come, because that's the ambience that you're creating, which is very, very dangerous. I know, especially for young couples who have just gotten into the space of marriage, you still see the man as a little boy, and you still see the woman as a little girl. Yes, you're still young. Yes, she's little in your eyes. He's little. I mean, he's a small boy in your eyes, but he is a husband. That littleness is from should be from a point of love, not from a point of familiarity. So you need to adjust and get it into your system that, okay, now this is my husband, this is my wife. I need to be accountable. I need to respect her. I need to be submissive to him. I need to love my wife. I can't just do certain things because, I mean, that is my wife. I can't say certain things about her because she is my wife. She's the mother of my children. And at the end of the day, you find that he or she, each of you in the marriage is playing their role excellently. Our parents do not turn out to be the husband or wife that you see, you know, Mr. and Mrs. They just didn't. It was a journey, and mommy had to learn to see him as a husband. Daddy had to learn to see her as a wife. And that's how they made it. Well, that's all I had for you today. Drop me a comment. Let me know how this video helped you, and share with your friends. See you in the next video.